My teeth was sick.
Your what?
Uh,
Oh, are you typing?
uh,
Okay.
Chick. I heard
tooth
you say
S.
chick.
Tooth,
S.
tooth A.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Tooth A.
Tooth A. Your teeth. Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
right.
teeth.
Okay, can I get a second? Right, so we're going to wait for the others. I'm going to type the possible topics we're going to talk about this evening. Second, Kanaya. Kanaya. So, do you want to suggest other topics to talk about other than the 6 topics we have hosted at Discord, by the way?
What is it?
Here are the
Oh,
topics.
oh, I heard it. I'm not reading it. Let me read it first.
Okay. Everybody is crying now. No. Stop it, honey. Hello, Mr. Taufik, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Right, can you hear us? Can you hear me, Mr. Taufik?
Yes, I'm here you, Miss Marianti.
Okay, right. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Good.
And you?
I'm fine too. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
So, do you have any topic suggestions for this evening, Mr. Taufik, or the others? How many questions do you think we should answer for tonight? Like each of us should take 1 or 2 or 3 questions.
I don't know. I don't have question.
You're right.
Yes.
Hi, Kanaya. Okay, right. So we're going to have the 6 topic discussions for now. We can add them later if there is some other more suggestions, topic suggestions. So yes. Hello, Ms. Hanif. How are you? All right. Ms. Hanif, how are you? Can you hear me?
All right. Sorry, my microphone turned off. I'm
Right.
fine, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So I was about to ask what. So you don't have any meeting with your friend? No, Ms. Hanif.
Nope.
Oh, right.
My friend, I don't know where is my friend. Just gone like that. I don't know.
Oh, you're not fighting, are you? Second Maya.
Pardon?
You were not. The two of you are not fighting, right?
No.
Okay,
But
right.
suddenly he said, "I'm busy." Oh yeah. Let's do
Right.
it tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. And next day I um call him again. I'm busy again. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, right.
It's a week. He said that, and okay lah.
So, Mas Hanif, would you like to write down the suggestions, topic suggestions you
Uh,
yes would like
yeah.
to suggest, please?
Um, First one is what the latest thing you study or learn?
What is the
Latest thing
latest thing?
you study or learn?
Right. So it's like what have you been learning or
Yeah,
oh okay, what
yeah.
have you been learning lately? Okay.
And
Teaching physics. Okay.
next is what the latest video you watch in YouTube?
What is the last video you watched in YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is there any more topic suggestions?
It's all for me.
Okay, right. What about the others? Do you want to suggest something? So we have 7 for now.
I don't have.
Okay, right. Oh, yeah. Right. Maya, Tata. Oh my god. Just like that. Okay, right. So what about I'm going to combine them. 1, 2, 6. Copy, paste. Copy, select, copy, paste. Right. Oh, okay, I cannot type them. Right, I'm going to I don't think we are supposed to combine them all. Okay, right, so I think we can start now. Well, if there are some joining while we have the discussion, that will be fine. I think they can simply join. They can simply pick the questions and answer the questions. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, right. Wait a second, I was about to say what. But I think we need to agree on one thing. How many questions should we pick for tonight, for this evening?
I think 2 is enough. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, right. 2 will be enough, I guess. If we still have more time, we can probably pick one more question.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
we don't have, yes, right. So it's not going to be too late. Right. So who wants to start first? Let's just go.
I think Mr. Taufik Ali.
Wow.
Because you always the last. So I think
Okay.
it's first for you.
Okay, must
How
start
about
it.
it? How about it?
Okay.
Right.
Uh, two question, right?
Yes, 2
Yes.
questions. You're supposed to pick 2 questions
To
from
use
1
it
to 7.
as the mean to develop another plugin development.
Okay, you're still reading. My questions
Plugin
are
development.
too serious, don't you think so? As usual.
Uh, okay, I choose number 6 and
Okay.
7 maybe.
6 and 7. Okay. What have you been learning lately, Mr. Avik?
Uh, about anything.
Yes. Is that the answer?
Okay.
Okay, right.
The last I learn about Laravel and WordPress. So
Laravel Plus, right? You told me that.
okay,
So you're still learning about them.
okay, because I have permintaan.
The request or
Yes, my brother is request to make a website. So maybe I just learn PHP for I think Laravel is is prefer other programming language is other. So number 7 what in YouTube. No, I what about WandaVision on discussion of Discord. Mr. Mas Eko suggestion about WandaVision and I searching on YouTube.
oh, so the last video you watched
Yes.
was the WandaVision. All right.
I think when you learning about Laravel and WordPress, I think it's a good idea, Mr. Taufik, because it's quite it's quite berguna. What is it in English?
Useful.
It's useful for you because yeah, it's the basic. It's the basic. So you just create the website for your brother with Laravel or WordPress or
Maybe Laravel because Laravel is customable.
yeah.
So WordPress is um, um, need a plugin. I must to learn plugin or WordPress.
Yeah. Yeah, it's same I think in Laravel because there is so many plugin you can use in Laravel. It's not too strict like in WordPress, but I think in Laravel there's so many plugin you can use.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. So, have you made any progress, Most Topic, from the last week? You told me that you have been learning about it too because your brother asked you to help him with a website, right?
Yeah.
Yes. How is it going? Have you made the website and so you combine them?
I try to make
Oh, right.
make website on localize on and to hosting to global.
All right. So it's going to be about lobster, right?
Yeah, about lobster.
Oh,
So is it
wow.
going to be on a marketplace or something, or is it going to be I don't know.
Because
Just company profile maybe?
no uh like blog like blog. You can post the article you can post about and or something or article about uh education about laughter.
Oh. So it's going to be everything about lobster.
Yes.
Is it? Oh, right. But is it? But your brother is going to sell lobsters, or is it going to be only a web of for people
My
to get?
brother is early to business,
Oh, right.
so I him.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Business in lobster, business.
yeah. I start
That's interesting.
start in English.
Oh, right.
So
Cooperation.
Partner.
partner.
Okay, partnership. Yes.
So you can sell it to in our forum maybe on our Discord. Hey, someone need lobster, you can call me.
Before the blog or your website is published, you can sell first to Discord.
Yeah,
Our name.
I just tried
Maybe if it's,
to local host.
we are interested in that lobster.
Maybe. Just try your luck. You just try your look.
Yeah,
Luck. It's supposed to be
Luck.
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 Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Luck. Yes. Is it possible to send lobster, anywhere? I'm like, I was thinking that it's going to get bad and stuff like that on the road. Oh, what's that? What's the sound?
Hey, Mr. Hiram.
Is it from my mic
I don't know.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Must have.
or let me change to handphone?
Okay, good.
well, this Komitra about the partner is on my brother is membina mengembangkan develop lobster, so and then he sent to the company and then company to sell.
Right. So he's going to cultivate? No, but like he's going to farm it.
Maybe yes, I don't know.
Okay, right. So it's going to farm it or cultivate it, and then when it's good, he's going to sell that to the partnership company.
Yeah.
The company is going to sell it to the consumers around
Yeah.
Indonesia. Okay, right. So I get it. I think it sounds like this kind of chicken partnership too, because my friends do this too, which is, I think it's interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
You want to
okay,
try it,
right.
Miss?
I'd love to if I've got enough money. Right. So, okay. Is there any other questions from us topic? That is what you have been. So you have watched the WandaVision, Mustafiq, and what do you think about it? The WandaVision.
I can watch can watch the movie. So I watch the spoiler on YouTube. So I not know about conclusion that film.
So you don't know yet about the conclusion of the movie, and do you think you are interested to watch that finally?
No.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because I I still watch the spoiler on YouTube, so enough for me.
Oh, so that's enough. Okay, right. Right, so it's not so very interesting for you, I guess. Right, so is there any other questions for Ms. Safik before we move to the next person, please?
I think it's enough.
Okay, right. So if there is no more questions, Ms. Safik, would you like to take the next person, please? Hello, is it Miss Grace and Glory
Maybe
channel? Is it
maybe
Miss?
uh,
Okay,
Mas Sofian.
Ms. Sofian. Okay, right. Hello, Ms. Sofian. Mas Kinan, and who are Mari and the others, welcome. Mas Ilham too. Right, so I'm going to copy paste the topic we are talking about here. So we have 7 topics to talk about this evening, and we are going to pick 2 questions to answer for each of us, and if we have enough time, we can probably take one more question for everybody. And for now, we're going to go to Mas Sofian. Would you like to? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Mr. Sofian. There.
It's me,
Okay, right.
Muslim.
Wait, but
Yeah.
your speaker is a little bit. Is it on the? Mas Sofian, would you like to speak again?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's not so very clear. What about the other? Is
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
I can't.
Hello,
I
can you
can't
hear me?
hear you. I can't hear you. Repeat.
Wait, you still have
Right now, right now.
Yes, it's good.
It's too loudly. Too loud.
A little bit too loud. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Okay, it's already clear, right?
It's very clear. Yes.
Okay. So I must take the question. I think I will. What transportation do you avoid most? Number 3.
Okay.
What I avoid most is actually it's angkot. But what I said in English? Angkot is public transportation, right? Yes.
I think we can actually say angkot, and we can describe that. If we are talking to foreigners,
Yes.
describe it, we can probably call it, we can Google it. This is what we call as angkot, because we call things differently in Indonesia. Like, you know. And
Yes.
that's the best way to call it angkot. Okay, where's that?
Yes. I avoid this because the weight of my body is not fit more, right?
Right.
Yes, I use angkot in when I in high school. Yes, from high until the high school. But now it's not fit in anymore to me. When I enter, it's not just not comfortable with me, but it will disturb other passengers, I think.
Right.
Yes, my weight is now above 100 kilograms. So you can imagine that.
Right.
Wow.
Yes.
100.
So and even maybe I will be as double price. Yes, because I maybe sit in two seats to passenger seat.
All right.
So,
You have to pay.
so
You have
that's
to
why
pay
I
for
follow.
like 2 others passengers.
Yes. So yes, that's why if I take a bus, it's okay, but because bus is the seat is structurized. I mean, not like I'm the West.
All right.
Yes.
But do you have to pay double? You know, when you were talking.
No. Yes, I still fit on one chair.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right.
So yes, I prefer using motorbike anywhere I go because I ride them alone. So yes, I know when I must stop, when I need a break, when I need to go to somewhere else. I will prefer motorbike.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I think any one here same big size like me. Anyone here have same size like me? I don't know. So that's it, I think.
Okay. Is there any questions about the transportation, or should we go to the next question first, Ms. Sophia, and we can open for questions later? What do you think?
Okay. Maybe I just go to next question.
Okay.
I think number 7.
Number 7.
What is the last video you watched? It's just I think several minutes ago before we start this meeting. I already watched this million time. You can watch this video. Wait a
What
minute.
is that? Okay.
No, it's just simple video. Maybe all of you already watched it.
What?
I think he's trying to tell us something. Are you distracted or?
Uh, okay.
Okay.
Here's the links. This because this is asked what is the last video you watched. I watched this.
What is this about?
Creepy smile.
I mean, like, we're not going to open that right now, right? Oh well.
You can. It's. I don't know my video. It's a video of smiling Filipino guys over the camera and the turn off music. Maybe you have seen this guy viral on the meme internet memes over. Actually, this guy has been passed away. I think has been passed away the last year. Yes, yes, in 2020. Actually, this guy is famous comic maker on the Marvel comic. Yes, he's art but yes, he in 10 years ago maybe the video smiling video like that, and it's going viral. So whenever I don't know, it just keep make me laugh and laugh over and again when what's that guy smiling.
Oh, I think I'll have to watch that later.
Yes,
Sounds
it's very simple. First time I watched that video. Someone in forum Kaskus forum make a topic about that. So that is the first time. I think 7 years or 8 years ago I watched the video. The topic said, you see this video 1 minute and you will laugh over on a day. See
I don't
video.
know.
Yes, that's the topic forum title. See this video 1 minute, loud in one day, something like that. So I clicked that, and yes, until now I still love it with no reason. I don't know why is that smile so make me happy. Even that guy has been passed away last week, so he still make us happy. Yes. Okay.
Right.
That's it.
Right. So, is there any question for Mas Sofian? So, how many times do you watch that video every day, Mas Sofian? Like, just for fun.
Actually, not every day, but yes, sometimes it's randomly appear in my YouTube session. I watched it already. Even my wife has been tired. Why you keep this guy over and over? I don't know. But yes, it's make me happy.
No. What about your wife? Doesn't she want to watch that too, or isn't she interested in the video as well?
Yes, she is stressed. Of course, I think everyone wants it at first will be long, but not watching over and over again. It's maybe just me. I don't know why.
Right.
Yes.
When I first watched the video, what I think is, what the hell, man?
Yes.
Man, what are you doing, man?
I don't know. He just posing on the camera and suddenly he smiled like never never seen anyone smile like him.
Yeah.
So yes, that's it all from me. I think.
Okay, right. Any questions for Mas Sofian about the transportation or about the video?
Yes.
Anyone? So about the transportation, I'm interested. I want to ask you about where is the most faraway place you have traveled to, Mas Sofian, and do you find difficulties with that?
Travel?
Mm-hmm.
You mean travel overseas or what? Or
Yes,
using?
it could be overseas because you're going to use using public transportation. I mean, like the most faraway place using a public transportation. It could be overseas.
For using public transportation, I use from Tangerang to Tasikmalaya, using bus. But using the angkot, it's not very far away. I go just over to, I think, Tangerang to Jakarta. That's it. Yes.
And the last time you used it, is
The last time. Oh yes, when I think it's 5 months ago, because when I must go to the school teaching, but my motorbike is not working. So yes, I must use angkot. That's it.
All right. So you had
I
to
think
do other
Pokemon.
choice. Okay, right.
Yes, so I must feel uncomfortable.
Now, did you have to pay it twice too? Finally, because it's
Oh
angkot.
no.
Right.
Maybe he want to ask me, but he don't want. He just feel shy to ask me, right?
All right. Okay, is there any other questions for Masovian? Everyone? Okay. Hello? If there is no other... Yes, Mas Ilham.
No, it's me. I think it's enough.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Okay, right. So, Mas Ilham, would you like to pick the next person, please?
I think Mas Adnan.
Mas Adnan. Okay.
Okay.
Right, Mas Adnan. So wait a second. I'm going to copy paste the topic again because there are. I think Mas use result is just coming in, so he probably cannot access the topics. Okay. Somebody is just coming in again, so I have to copy paste that again. Okay, right. So Mas Adnan, right?
I will pick number number 2.
2, okay. Would you prefer buying things from the traditional markets or buying things from the supermarkets? Okay, why?
Because the traditional market for really help them for grow up their business.
So you would take the traditional markets?
Yes.
Oh, right. Good.
The second, I will pick number 6.
Number 6, and that's going to be, okay, what have you been learning lately?
I have been learning about writing in medium.com.
Oh, so that's going to be in English?
Yes.
Okay, right, great.
But when I realized my writing skill better than my speak.
Oh, really? Oh.
I don't know why.
Actually, especially for us Indonesians. We normally read and write English better than we listen and speak because we don't really practice. We don't really use the language. So we are very good at passive English normally. And most of us are not so very good at active English, which is a little bit sad because we've spent so many years learning English. So, yes.
So that's it.
Okay, right. Okay, Mari.
Any question, people?
Yes, of course. I'd love to ask you some questions. Wait, in which part precisely in Makassar or in Sulawesi do you live in, by the way?
In Baru City.
Baru City. Baru?
Baru.
I think I have a family over there. Right,
Oh.
Baru. Yes. if I'm not mistaken, though. So baru, okay, baru. So you prefer buying things from the traditional markets because it's going to help them
Yes.
their economics.
Yeah.
That's very good. Do you have a bad experience or something about it, by the way? Because yes, a lot of people have it, so you might probably have it too. Do you have any?
Like what? Oh, for example, if I will go to buy some snacks, I will go to the traditional market first. If I if I'm if I will get nothing to there to
To buy.
to buy, then I will go to the
Supermarket.
the supermarket. Yes.
Right. So you would go to the traditional markets first if you cannot find what you want there, and then you will go to the supermarkets. That's very good.
Yes.
I want to ask about, is Alfamart supermarket?
I don't think so actually, but I think we can how do you
It's
call it?
Like a mini market.
Oh, it is. It's a mini market.
But it's higher than traditional market.
You
In
mean
the middle. In the
you
middle.
mean more expensive? It's more expensive than the traditional markets.
Yes.
Is it like that? Oh yes. We don't have a supermarket here. We don't have mall here.
Oh.
Yes, we have it like 1 hour from here, which is in other, how do you call it? Other city. Like it's the closest mall here is 1 hour from here in Lahat. And the other one is 2.5 hour from here. It's in Prabu Mulih, and no more else. Like, but it's not that jungle. It's still good here. It's like we still have Alphamart, Indomart, and middle. It's not super big, but it's not super small. Probably a combination of 2 Indomart or 2 Indomarts, I guess.
Okay.
That's the biggest we have here. All right. I was about to ask you what again. So it was about. All right. You know, I actually love traditional markets, except for, you know, sometimes they give us an unreasonable price, you know. I am not a person to bargain, like, you know, over there. Like, I don't like bargaining. I want it fixed. So it's okay for you to get some margins or something, but don't make it too much, you know. And what I don't like the most about traditional markets is that part. They sell things in unreasonably high prices. So, oh my God, you know, I hate it. That's what I hate the most about that. Yeah.
Sometimes I hate it too because for dirty, yeah, some kind of like dirty. Oh, what?
If the environment, maybe?
Yes, dirty environment.
Oh yes, that too. That part too.
And I had to Tahir itu the voice is very loud.
Oh, the people speaking.
Yes.
People speak in loudly. All right. I've never been to a traditional market here except for once when my mom was here, and because she wanted so much to see the traditional market here, and so I finally helped her to see the traditional market, and it was a big no for her, and she like, oh my god, I shouldn't have visited the traditional market and stuff, because it's just how do you call it, I'm not so very familiar with the traditional markets here, and yes, it's a little bit too muddy. The last time I went there, it was a little bit muddy, so I'm lucky that we have the man selling vegetables every day. So I asked for his phone number, and I would ask him to buy us things, and he gives us reasonable price. So it's not too very expensive, but it's still good for him. So I think it's a win-win solution. Well, that's what I think. What about the medium? What have you been writing?
I'm writing about the web scraping, about the how to solve the problem about the scraping.
Scrapping.
And it's about the course remote worker ID. So I try to write to the medium, and that Mas Rahmat come and give me a suggestion to using Grammarly. So
right.
I try to install Grammarly, and after I tried the Grammarly, and I go to the what I write, and then I get the little bit correct. Mostly it's good.
Oh, good. Been feedback.
Yes.
So it's good. The feedback is good. Okay, right. That's good. Great.
What do you use, Mas? Tools that you use to scrape the data?
I just use Beautiful Soup.
Oh,
Beautiful Soup.
I see.
Yes. Just a simple scraping for yeah.
Who are the readers of Medium, by the way? Why do people write in Medium in English? Who are the audiences?
Maybe mostly the IT enthusiasts.
All over the world.
Yes, but there are some topic too about politics and culture and the others too. But the IT have more value if they write in Medium.
Why is that? I mean, like, I don't really understand the connection.
To build your personal brand. Am I?
Yeah. Something like that.
I think the main reason why we write in Medium because Mr. Eko recommended.
Yes, Mr. Echo suggestions for it.
Is it? Is it? Is it
Yes.
or me, by the way?
And I improved to link on LinkedIn.
All right. So is Medium, it's like, all IT enthusiasts right over there, and those people trying to get somebody to get their jobs done would go to Medium and see your profile and stuff and see if you're good enough and your experience enough with the project they want you to work on. Is it something like that?
Yes.
I see. So you are trying to build your personal branding over that. So when somebody is looking for somebody to work for them, they would pick you. I mean, like when you propose, when you were applying for a job at Upwork, they are going to search for your profile at Medium. Is it something like that too?
Yes. It's just for support and to my skill or IT skill.
Right. So also your experience is something like that.
Yes.
Right. So I get it now. Okay. Right. So is there any questions for Mas Adnan? Everyone?
Maybe you can share your posting Medium so we can maybe
We can
many
all
of
read
us.
that.
Or the yes.
I think it's good to have I don't know if it's going to be
I've been shared in the Discord in Houstic mentoring.
Oh, Houstic mentoring. Is it not
Step
difficult to
2.
have a special channel for Medium so everybody writing in Medium can post their link over there, and when somebody wants to read, they can to the link and read, randomly or stuff like that. Do you think that's going to be a good thing to do? Well, I don't know.
Actually, we already have it in the Discord channel.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
It's like sharing website, I guess. The channel is.
Sharing websites. Oh,
Yes,
right.
sharing web.
And step 2, tulis artikel.
Oh yeah, the step to this article in
Step
announcing.
to write article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To write. Okay, right. So, is there any? Do you have to write down here? Okay.
He must announce it. I think that just don't announce it.
That's fine if I for you. Anyway, right. So, is there any questions for Mas Adnan?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any question?
Maybe no.
Right.
So
Okay, bye. See you next time. Very Philippines social living. Okay, right. So if there is no more question, Mas Adnan, would you like to pick the next person, please?
I choose someone.
Yes. Supposed to be like that.
Maybe Mas Aji Pratama.
Mas Aji Pratama. Okay, right. Mas Aji, is it your first time to join this meeting?
No. The last week I joined. I used my Atames.
Okay, right. Okay, right.
Now I use my real username.
Okay. Right. So
I pick you because I meet you for the first time, bro.
Okay. Hi Adnan.
Yes.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
By the way, could somebody help me to copy paste the topics here, because I accidentally,
Okay. I will.
sent out and I cannot now access to the topics.
Maybe
Yes. Okay. What is the last
I
video? Okay,
will
right.
I'll choose number 7 ya. The last
Okay, what is the
video.
last video you watch in YouTube? Okay, right.
It's a review from Coach Justin. If anyone here who have enthusiasm in football, maybe know this guy. It's about review about
Coach Justin.
ancur-ancuran.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Justin. It's a review about football last match Bayern Munchen and Chelsea.
Oh. Yes.
Second one is number 6 ya. What have you learned? Lately, I'm learning is I'm on learning and research to compile JavaScript code into Python to make a validation. I'm on track on is about compiling JavaScript.
Okay.
And number 4, maybe I will send my social interaction is very important for my children. Yeah, I think it's the three questions that I'm answering.
Right. Okay. I'm always interested in school and children and stuff like that. So you would like to send your children to public school because you think they would get better social interactions in public school?
Private school is not homeschooling, yeah, it's different. Private school is
Yes.
sekolah swasta. Sorry.
Yeah, private school is like, we have those Islamic private schools and also rich curriculum private schools and those kind of schools.
I misunderstood. I think public school. I think it's the same, yeah, for me.
Mas Aji,
Same like me. I think I misunderstanding about that.
Okay, right. Mas Aji, your sound is not so very loud, I'm afraid. So would you like to? Okay, right. So you would still send your children to public school over private schools because?
Maybe cheaper.
All right.
Cheaper, and maybe we have same social
interactions.
Social status, because in my opinion, private school it's higher with
Mas Aji, your
my microphone.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe it's the same, yeah. Except in public school maybe cheaper than in private school. So yeah, the factor economy.
If money is not an issue for you, which school would you pay?
Maybe still public, yeah, because I think we have same social status. Public is more general. In my mean, if my children's school in private school, in my mean private school is more for the richer people, have a more higher social status. It's just in my mean.
Right. So in your mind, it's going to be better for your children in public school.
Yeah.
What about your expectations? I mean, like, it's not a secret that normally in public school, it's not so very you know, good. Everything. Like the buildings, the infrastructures, the books, sometimes the teachers too, depending on the schools, of course. But most of the time, it's probably like that. So, what do you think about it?
I have no idea about private school because in my environment, in my family, we all school in a public school.
Public school.
I'm not really
You don't
understand.
really have any idea about private schools.
Yes.
Right.
Wait.
What about the others?
Maybe we can correction a little to question number 4. For which level?
All right. So
Yes.
you can go to the elementary school first.
Okay.
Right. So what about you, Masadan? Do you want to say something about it?
I think for the elementary level and
Yeah.
for junior 2, I will public school, but for high school,
Senior high school.
senior high school, it depends depends about the
Situation.
situation.
All right. So it's still going to be public schools for elementary and the school,
Junior,
right?
yes.
Junior high school. Okay, right.
I wanna say something about school.
Okay, please.
I'm graduating from private high school in junior high school, and I'm go to the public school for senior high school. But the most important thing is which private school and public school the best for
You go
our
to.
children, for our
Right.
children, because we don't really know which one is the best for them.
Yes.
Is it the main important thing for it?
Yes, and there is no standard
Because
for
sometimes
the education. And
Yep.
if the private school there is a certificate or something like the jasa.
Of course they do. Yeah. Private
they
school
do.
is sekolah, like we have the SPAP and then those
yes,
Cambridge schools and stuff like that. it's not private tutoring.
Yes. I mean,
okay, right. No, it's not. It's not like that. So public school is governmental schools, and private school is schools owned by people. Normally, private schools are more expensive normally because they offer more opportunities, more infrastructures, more a lot of things normally. So,
And they have not help from the government. So yeah,
No.
it's
yes.
No, I think not.
more expensive.
And if I
by the way,
have to
yes.
pick, and if I have to pick which one, I want to go to
Public.
public school, but not in Indonesia. Not in Indonesia.
Oh yeah.
Good, good.
I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
I want to send my child not in a public school, but not in Indonesia. I think.
Why
Oh,
like that?
so
Where is
where?
that?
Where is that? Where would you send your children
There
to?
are so many countries that have good education for
Singapore might be.
child, like maybe Singapore, maybe
But that's going to be so expensive, don't you think so?
we can what we can
Afford
get a
it?
job in there, maybe.
Oh, right. That's
We
going to be
just
cool.
Oh,
with all of our family. Yeah.
That sounds cool. That sounds great. Yes. I mean, like if public school in developed countries, they normally have the same quality, the same infrastructures. So that is why it is okay for you to go to any public schools, like in Finland, in England, in Netherlands, like in any other developed countries, because they are the same. That is the idea of, how do you call it? Pick the nearest school from you. And that is also what initiated the government, how do you call it? They want us to pick the nearest school from us here in Indonesia. And everybody complained about it because the schools here in Indonesia, we have quite different quality from one school to the other. So, yes.
I have POV about that.
Excuse me?
I have POV about quality in public school. May I?
You have what? Excuse me, I couldn't.
Point of view. Sorry.
Point of view. Okay, right. What is that?
Maybe we need to pemerataan pendidikan is we have not that yet. Maybe it's more important than focusing to build quality in Java Island. Java Island have a good if building education quality
Infrastructures. Okay.
in Javanese island, but in the outside of Java, we have not pemerataan pendidikan. I don't know the English is. So that is the
education equality.
Yeah, education equality. Maybe it's more important than build. Maybe it's number one. Yeah. Maksudnya, I mean it's number one than.
So I don't really get your point. I mean, like, so what is your point? Do you support the
priority? Priority. My point is priority. Maybe government need to make more priority to education equality than make a better quality for the
buildings
education in the Java
in Java?
Island. Yeah.
I mean, like, even in Java, we have quite different qualities from one school to the others.
Yeah.
Say in Jakarta, say in Jakarta. I'm like, let alone this other schools in outside Java. I mean, like,
Yeah.
So yes. So that is why people choose to go to private school, because they have, how do you call it? They're free to choose.
Professional, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, and they're free to choose any school you want to send your children to. Because in governmental school, I think you have to choose the closest one from you, right? I don't know if it's still like that or not, but the last time I read something on the news about it, every parents normally, they were complaining about it. And it makes sense because it's so frustrating. I mean, you send your children to school to get the best education you could provide, you could support them.
Absolutely.
And then yes, when you need to go to a higher education level and could actually go to a better school, and no, you can't go there because it's too far away from you. You're supposed to go here, which is, yes, it's close to your house, but it's not the school you want, because you know you're not going to be better there. You're not going to be, you won't have the access to improve yourself, your quality. So yes. Anyway, right. Is there any other questions for Mas Aji related to the video or the latest thing he has been learning?
About what your developments, what your you build the validation for what?
I'm on building product. Have you know about Code Academy? It's interactive coding. I built that, but now it's just for compile JavaScript code into Python. In Python, we do some validation. Is this code correct or not? And then we send in the front end, it's correct, and we go to the next lesson. It's just like Code Academy. I built that.
Something like Flash or Django or what?
Flash. Sorry. Django. I use Django.
Oh, Django. Okay.
UJS. Any other?
Any other questions?
I'm done.
You know, when you guys talked about anything related to IT, to coding, to programming, I feel like I feel like out of topic, you know, because I am so blank about it. I know nothing about it. But that's good. That's okay. Because you know, do you share the same interest? You share the same, you know. So yes, you can actually talk about it. Now, is there any other questions for Mas Aji, everyone? So the latest video you watched was what, Mas Aji?
It's Coach Justin. It's a review about football.
Oh, right, football. What football team is your favorite?
Chelsea. Last
Chelsea.
night.
Oh, you are Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
Oh,
my husband is Juventus. He's so into it.
Coach Lampard is good, bro.
No. Thomas Tuchel right now.
Okay.
Maybe if no other question, maybe we can go to the next person.
Okay, right. So would you like to pick the next person, please?
Of course, I will choose Mas Hanif. Hello, Mas.
Hello, Mas Hanif. Are you there? Okay, right.
Why me?
Why?
There is so many persons.
Why
bro.
me? Because you look
right.
Okay. Is it really good for me because I have
funny
doing this? Really?
Yes, of course.
Mr. Mariati, because I always do this session and there is so many new person. I don't know. I think
it's okay. It's still 2013, so I think we have enough time for everyone.
Right. All right. Okay. I will answer my question.
What's your question?
About number 6, what I've been learning lately. First, from the start, I have something I want to pick. Like I am in the crossroad, and there is so many things I want to reach. I don't know. After my age becomes 30, I think I want to try something different. And there is so many things. One of the thing is about remote worker. So and there is so many things. I think I have 5 plans for my future. And about what I've been learning lately is about English, basic English. I try to cram to my head about the grammar, about the structure, what is noun. I really don't understand noun before. I know now about what is noun, what is
Mhm.
adjective. So yeah, I learning about the basic English. If I uh just learning, just watch some English English program. I think I understand what they say, but I don't really know how to write it.
All
I
right.
don't really know the grammar about the structure. So that's my what I like in English, I think. So that's
Right.
what I learning lately, because the 5 plans in my head is it's always be one same thing. It is about English.
Hmm.
So that's it.
Okay.
The next is what the last video I watched in YouTube. I think I will answer it in 3 videos.
Chatbox. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and the last videos I watched with my wife is Detective Conan, the first episode in YouTube.
Hmm.
I
In
don't know
Japanese,
why
Japanese
she
or
really into no Japanese but with English subtitle. I
Japanese
don't
and
know
English.
why she suddenly into Detective Conan. I don't know. It's like my my old friend. Detective Conan is my old friend
Hmm. Maybe
because
she wants to get to know your old friend.
in my senior high school, I always watch Detective Conan. I always read the comic, and
Comics.
it's been long time. Hey, Shinichi Kudo. So that's with my wife. With my sons, I watch about Gantole.
What is that?
Gantole is like a sport that you flying with something. Oh, what's it called?
Is it something like
Maybe you
flying
can.
fox?
No, it's really dangerous. It's more dangerous than flying fox, I think,
Hmm.
because there is no. Yeah, they're flying. They're literally flying from the mountain.
Mm.
Yeah, you can just try to search it. Wakantole.
Cantone. Is that from Indonesia? No.
Para layang.
People in
Paralaya.
Indonesia, but not.
Oh, right.
Well, maybe not from Indonesia, but there's so many people do it in Indonesia.
Hmm. But yang mas
Para- I think I want to
try
like
that.
no about why I watch it with my child,
Son.
because
Mhm.
I think I want to show them about what this world have and
Hmm.
what they want. They can choose what they want to do in the future, maybe, because I just
Hmm.
can share it better than I just play in
Tell
the
them.
some kids video in YouTube. I just
All
want
right.
to uh,
Show them.
and the last video I watched by myself is, I don't know why I really into this video. It's about like social experiment
Mm.
about hey, um what see when you look at your ex with your ex like in 10 minutes, what uh what
With your, excuse me, with your what?
x like
What is
x
eggs?
I will
Would you like to type it? I'm not sure what that is.
x like ex-husband, but it's what's not ex?
Mantan.
Not ex.
Okay, Mas Ilham, I know that.
Mantan, yeah. Hey, you look other like in 5 minutes. What you will say? And
Mantan.
there's some video from Korea too, like a kids like I think 10 years. Oh no, not 10 years. Maybe 6 or 7 years old, and there is some question for her mom like, "What do you lose when you have child, mom?" It's quite yeah.
Wow, that's a deep question.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you can try it, Mrs. Marianti, with your child about talk it. It's quite yeah, yeah.
Um,
I can explain it. My feeling.
I don't think they are ready for that kind of deep questions. I mean, like, they're still so very young. And don't you think that's going to put pressures on them because, they're going to feel guilty? Because, I don't know, that's what I think.
Yeah,
Because, the question sounds like, so what to lose when you have children? I mean, like, yes, parents sacrifice a lot of things for their children. I don't think that's a really good topic to talk about with our children because it's going to make them feel like I robbed
guilty.
my parents' lives. Do you get my point?
Yeah,
It's not really like that because we do it. We love it too. We do lose some other things in the world, but we do love it. Love this experience too. So it's actually okay. And this kind of discussion with our children, I don't think that's a really good idea for now, and even for the future, because yes, I think it's going to put pressures on them. I don't know. I don't think I would love it to discuss this kind of topic with my mom too, because
Yeah.
it's a too hard of a question.
but I think it's quite important thing when you talk with your parents like what did you lose when you have me, like we can really appreciate them,
All right,
and
that's
we can we
true.
can we can feel what they feel about us. Like I know maybe not like in when our child in 9 years, 6 year old, maybe when in the future, like in when they're when their age in 20, maybe they must I don't know, I don't know, but I think it's quite interesting.
It
You
is.
must watch it, Marianti. Just watch
It
it.
just sounds like I've sacrificed a lot for you. You have to do something for me. It sounds like that to me. I don't know to others.
Yeah. Maybe you can watch it first, and you can try.
Yes.
Maybe
Okay.
just
Right.
just
Well,
just like thinking about how to answer it for the best. Not like just hey, you ruined my life. Just not like that.
okay. Right.
Okay, that's too long for me. Sorry.
No. No. But you've been learning about right. So you told us that you've been learning about English, especially grammar, because and you actually
Yeah.
have 5 things to learn, and all are related to English. I've got one question about it. What is your main goal? Why it's so into English?
Um, overseas.
Overseas.
Yeah.
So you want to work in
Yeah, I want to try because I know what I like, what I don't have. So I will try to go to overseas maybe because I don't know. I really want to do it.
so your plan is to work overseas, and how are you going to do that? Are you going to apply for the job from here in Indonesia, and or when you got the job, you're going to fly there with your family, something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
That
There's
sounds
so
good.
so many ways to do it. Like you can You can like in the remote worker, you can try to do some work, and you approach the client. Maybe they need some worker, maybe in their country. You can do it like that, or just scholarship. You can in the way you can try to get some scholarship. You can do it just like that too, or maybe just try to find work in the overseas. And you can just do it.
You're planning to move back with your family, all of them.
Yeah. I will try it first because I don't really want to regret it in the future. Just like it. Just like
All right. So, but have you talked about this plan with your wife and children? Do you all share the same, hope, the same dream? Because I think it's a really big decision to move. To move from one city to the others is already a really big decision, let alone moving to another country.
For your information, my wife is beside me, and
right.
she must be.
She's next
She
to
must
you.
be.
Right.
Yeah. So she must be hear it, and I have talked it with her. It's not easy. I know it's not easy, but I really want to do it because I don't wanna regret it.
Regret it in the future.
Yeah. I just want to
Right.
try it, and even if I don't really get it, it's okay. I have tried.
Okay, right. That's okay, right. So I was about to ask you what again after that. Yes, moving to one city to the others is already hard.
Yeah.
Let alone moving into another country because it's going to be far away one, and it's going to be difficult to visit one another, and stuff like that. But yes, it's going to be a lot easier when we share the same view, the same hope with our own family members. I think that's what's most important.
Okay, is it enough for me? Maybe?
Right. Is there any other questions for Mas Taufik? Taufik, sorry. Hanif, everyone?
Are you joining for the other discussion group or course?
For now, no.
Or
This discussion, but sometimes I do this conversation with my friend, but suddenly he lost. I don't know.
Why don't you try it with your wife or your children? I mean, like they are there all the time with you 24/7. It's like 7 days a week. Why do you have to find your friends? You have your wife, you have your children. It's possible though, because it's not possible for me with my husband. So if it's possible for you to discuss things in English with your wife,
I will.
Yes.
Yeah, I will try it.
Okay.
I actually love to have a discussion. Yes, Miss Grace and Glory. Okay, right. I was about to say what? Yes, I'd love to have a discussion with my husband in English too, actually at home, so our children are going to be used to speaking in English and hearing the language being spoken, but it's just not possible because he's not fluent to English and he doesn't have time yet to learn English. So it's going to be awkward to communicate in English because we have so many things to talk about and language will be a barrier for us. So it's not going to be effective. So yes, it's not possible for now, but I did tell him that we should probably learn together with the kids too. So he said yes. Well, we'll probably find the time later. But for a discussion like this, it's not going to be possible yet. It's going to be a really simple instructions in English, like, a simple conversations like open the door. I'd like to have this, stuff like that. It's not for a discussion yet. It's not going to be possible for now. Right. So is there any other questions for Mas Hanif, everyone?
I think it's enough.
Right.
Okay. Mas Ilham, you're not going to ask anything to Mas Hanif? You normally ask him questions.
I don't know. I don't have a question right now. Maybe enough for me.
Are you sleepy,
Okay,
Mr. Ilham? You're not like
I,
usual.
oh my God, I can't choose you right now, right?
Right. So if there is no more questions for us, we move to the next person.
All right. I don't want to pick.
Still have Mas Ilham and also Mas Yusrizal.
I don't want to pick Mr. Ilham.
Because
He's a friend. I think I will. Pick Mr. Yusrizal or Muhammad because he's new. I think. Is it?
Yeah, good one.
You will be the closing one.
No, I guess after Mas Yusriza, we end this session, I guess.
No, you are the last man.
You are the last JD.
Oh yeah, the last guy.
hello, Mas Yusrizal, are you there?
Is he?
Mas
His
Yusrizal.
microphone is muted.
Mas Yusrizal,
Are you there?
are you there? Are you sleeping? No, probably not. Probably he's not there. Mas Yusrizal, are you there? Can you hear us? It's supposed to be your turn.
Toilet break maybe.
Okay, right. So shall we move to Mas Ilham first?
Not all the people have a toilet break.
But everybody has it. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So Mas Ilham, would you like to be the next person first? Because Mas Yusrizal is apparently not there.
What if my answer is I don't want to?
Why is that?
Because you have that question, right? I can. What do you call it? Menolak, yeah.
Refuse it. Oh, right. No, you can't.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, I don't know. So I will pick maybe number 6. I guess. What have you
6,
been
okay.
learning lately?
Okay.
I have two or three, I guess, that I want to improve right now. Firstly is English for sure, and then Django programming, Python programming Django, and then about APA. Yeah, more or less same with Python programming.
Yay.
About the English, I guess right now I feel I still struggle with grammar, mostly because when I read an example and then I try to find another example with the same grammar, I feel like it's I back to the square one because it's still not quite easy to know what this grammar, even though the grammar is same, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
So
something like
that's
that.
because. Okay, right.
And then the two and then third is more or less same because I want to leveling my I want to gain more experience about this kind of thing, and I want to learn it more and more. Yep.
Okay.
BTW, is it just for me or today's session is a little bit powerless? I guess I don't know.
Probably so.
Yeah, maybe the topic is too hard or it's too deeply about a feeling. I don't know.
Probably so.
Yeah.
So wait a second. So, and that is the first. And the second question is,
The second question may be the second one. What is
seven
last
point.
YouTube?
Okay.
I think it's not the last, but I think the more today I watched this Mas Eko video, the newest one.
What is that about?
It's about like applying a job for the invitation he get.
Applying a job.
Yeah, like he got an invitation and then he tried to convince his calling customer future
His.
customer
Mm-hmm.
future customer with the video that he made.
Mm.
And then I feel like, oh my god, if I can do that, like I can know what the client want and then just try to convince her or him with the video or with the knowledge I have. It's really great. I guess I can do this. This is how I want to solve it, and then I deliver the
Proposal.
yeah
The video.
the proposal with a video or with the document I have.
Right, so that's going to convince all right, your client, your future client, prospective client, even more. Right.
That okay, that's all. Maybe thank you for see you next week.
How could you say that? Right. So, Ms. Ilham, about the grammar learning, what have you been doing so far?
So I have my my note. I think it's old note, and then it's about like a formula, the old formula like past tense and then perfect tense and so on. And I have like how many? 16, I guess. 16 grammar. And
are you 15 tenses or grammar?
Wait a minute. 16 grammar.
Grammar.
Like past tense and then perfect tense.
That's we call it tenses.
Oh,
it's
wait.
16 actually.
Oh, it's past tense. Oh, it's not. Wait. What is your what's the grammar? I feel like it's
Excuse
not
me?
a grammar. It's not grammar.
Grammar is very big. Like, you have programming things, you have PHP, you have scrapping, you have this, you have that. Programming actually has a lot of things. And grammar, we have a lot of things. Like the ones you were talking about, it's called tenses. We have 16 tenses in English.
All this time I thought it's a grammar.
It belongs to grammar, yes, but grammar is way bigger than that.
Yeah, like grammar is like all the thematic
formulas. Yes, all the formulas, all those rules belong to grammar. What is actually your main goal in learning this grammar?
Tense, right? Tense.
Yes, tenses and all the rules.
Oh yeah, okay. Actually, I want like other people in here. I want to write in English. And then
Right.
if you know, I think you will be good enough if you want to find the job in Upwork about like content writer. I guess it's more or
Mm,
less a big what you call it, big fee or big channel
big
upon
what?
fee or what is
Fee.
channel? It's like lucky channel.
Dano Lake, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Do
You
you
mean
get what I mean?
opportunities.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of opportunities. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Where I
Training
asked,
is, I see.
yeah. Like when the last I tried to write the story that I give it to you. Do you
Mm-hmm.
remember? When I first tried to write it.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to try to send a proposal about content writer in Upwork, and then after you correct it, oh, I need to learn more about the grammar.
What's the story? I mean, like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, all right. So content writing at Upwork is actually, we have a lot of opportunities there. Is it something like that? Oh, right.
Yeah. So because I remember what Mas Eko said that this community or this community is for a kid to uh, from the area one to the big area. You must and this community is for just the kid. So
Oh, right.
when Mas Eko wait a minute teach us about programming and another stuff and I tried to learn it but
Mhm.
I found another opportunity that still big in there so why not I just
Right.
learn it.
Kata. All
That's
right.
why I want to learn English so much.
Grammar is drilling is going to help a lot.
Yeah, agree. In the post of the job that client give, it's more or less like native English, like no grammarly error and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know, the PDF books I put at Telegram channel and also at Discord channel, they are actually about grammars. And since you live in Jakarta, you could actually print that. It's way easier to learn grammar on printed because you will see them. You can write down things over there. And it got its key answers. So you can actually try the drillings and you can check it. I know it's not going to be directly related to your writing, but the drilling will help a lot because you will know a book, an apple. It's going to help you a lot. The pink one is very basic because it's in Bahasa Indonesia and that's very easy. But that's very good too. It's like a TOEFL, actually. Yes, it's a TOEFL preparation, but it's going to help a lot. And the Longman one, the grammar and structure part, it's also really, really helpful. So if it's possible for you, I suggest you print the books at Pandu. I printed mine over there. And some of my friends too.
Oh, is it okay to print it like no legal or something like that?
Of course, it's not legal, but
Oh my god!
but I was at university and everybody printed books that time. I don't know about now.
like when let's we just see it. When I go.
Just for sharing.
Yes. Yes, I didn't sell that. I was just, I had the PDF and I couldn't learn that on my computer because it's going to hurt my eyes, and it's so difficult. So I printed them the book, and my friends wanted to have it. So yes, they did print it too, and yes, it's good. I think it's okay if you don't sell it, but if you sell it, I
It's just
think
for
it's going to be a problem. I don't know.
education.
Yes, I think a lot of people print materials
Yeah.
like that. Yes.
Oh, I can find it in Complete English Grammar channel.
Yes, that's in bahasa the Goridus Syukur. I forgot. Silvester Syukur.
Syukur.
Yes, Goridus Silvester Syukur, and also that's the bahasa Indonesia. That's very simple. That's I'm going to suggest that for the beginning. And if you have completed the materials of that and all the exercises, the drillings and stuff, you could move to the Longman one.
Wow.
And it's going to be helpful for us if we want to prepare ourselves for TOEFL, or it's not for IELTS preparations, but TOEFL, yes. It's very good. And the grammar part, yes, it's all over there normally.
What's the title of the book? The first one.
The first one is in Complete English Grammar for TOEFL preparation, if I'm not mistaken. And the second one is Longman TOEFL preparation too. That's the same.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it's very helpful, especially if you are planning to take a TOEFL test, and there is also the listening part and also the reading part, and the book contains strategies too. Strategies.
I do the Longman one.
The Longman one. Okay, right.
Yeah, but I never. Play the first one. What is called? What's it called?
Never what?
Never.
Take
Never know the first one. Like what's the title again?
Oh, the Complete English Grammar.
Complete English Grammar.
It's there at how do you call it, at Telegram channel and also at Discord. Both of them.
Yeah,
really?
English grammar for the TOEFL test.
Yes, for the TOEFL test. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be good if you print that, and it's going to be useful for your children too. Actually, so yes, it's very easy. Very good.
Today I can't join the group right now. I don't know why.
Which
the Telegram one.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, but you were there.
Yeah,
right.
I mean the book.
All right, I'm going to copy it over there again. I'm going to post the books again.
Yeah. But do you know about this person?
Betty Scram for Azar. Betty. I'm not sure. I think I have probably heard that name before, but I think I'll have to see the book first. I don't really remember names.
Okay, let me take a picture about this book.
Is it possible to send pictures here?
No. Oh, I will send it to Discord later.
Okay, right.
Actually, I have this book because my English teacher, my private English teacher, when I still in junior high school, recommended it to me.
Okay.
Actually, it's a good book, but like.
What?
How to learn it.
Oh, right. The Complete English Grammar by Goridus Syukur is in Bahasa, and the Longman one is in completely in English. All of them are in English, but it's very easy, I think, and it full of drills, and we can, because we are all adults anyway, we could be an independent learner. So it's very good. I was about to say what I forgot.
I think Longmon one is just pass and pass and pass. It's quite tiring when
I always invested at least 10 minutes a day when I was at university working on that. So it's not too long.
Wow.
So just 10 minutes a day. And or 10 not 10 questions. I forgot whether it was 10 minutes or 10 questions a day. But regularly I always did that. And I always had a piece of paper. I wrote down the answers on my paper, and then I would check the key answers later, because I never write anything on my books because I don't want my book to get dirty.
Yeah,
I'm that kind of person. And when a friend of mine asked to borrow the books, or I would always tell them, never, ever, 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 ever write anything on my books. not a pencil, not anything. Keep it clean, or you're not going to have it, stuff like that. And never fold anything, in my books. Stuff like that. So, and it's also helpful because we could always do the test again without any distractors, because if we write down things on our books and we are going to take the test again, the exercise again, if we have written things over there, it's going to affect our answer. So it's going to be biased whether it's really our answer or it's because of notes.
So would you meant to resign?
Oh, right. Check the yes.
I just let not right now. It's okay.
Understanding and dusting and understanding and using. Oh my God, I was English grammar. I think this name was. Would you like to later pick some pictures from the books too, so I could see? Yeah, we did have a lot of books at university because yes, I don't remember all of them, of course. Yes, I really am interested in learning neurolinguistics at the moment, actually. But my books are all at home in my mom's house.
Oh, and you buy it all of the books that you have?
Of course not. At university, we didn't buy books. We copied books.
Oh, budget.
Kind of like that. But yes, life at universities at time was like that. Yeah. Is it not like that right now? I'm like, do you all have to buy the original books now? Because it's probably, different.
In right my now. College right now, we don't really have a book to read.
PDF.
We use a website or another thing.
Yes.
Or maybe YouTube video for sure.
It was still full of copying books at my age that time.
Yeah. When 2001?
No, of course not. So right. Yes, we
right now, remote worker I have so many channels.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you send in the greeting room? No.
So, Mas Rizal, are you there? He's probably joining the meeting, but he's probably leaving too. I mean, like, leave the discussion.
Mas Muhammad Yusrikzal. Okay, anyone who wants to question me? Bertanya kepada saya, what is English?
Is there anyone who wants to ask me anything? To
Yeah,
question me, that's also
anything.
okay.
Oh,
Question is also okay. So about the grammar part, I think it's important to be, how do you call it? To be consistent, but don't be too much about. I mean, like, you know, just do it 10 minutes a day, or 10 questions a day, or 1 or 2 exercises a day, but make it regular. That's going to be more helpful, because what's most important is to be consistent when it comes to grammar. And the drilling, it helps a lot. It's very old-fashioned, the drilling is, but it helps a lot. Yes.
Really, is practicing something like this, or what?
It's drill.
Drilling to your head. Drilling into your head.
I think I get it.
Drilling, keep doing the exercises. Just I like doing that too. Like even now, sometimes do some things once a day. That's all.
The title BTF langkah situ melanjutkan skor TOEFL.
Oh yes, that one. I guess it's the go reduce score, right?
What is that? What kind of title is that?
But even if you don't take the TOEFL test, it's still going to be helpful for the grammar part.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
of course.
For our grammar understanding, it helps.
Yeah, actually. When you like type writing a professional document, really helpful.
Right, and never ever. How do you call it? You know, some people take a short course, to take a TOEFL before taking a TOEFL test or an IELTS test. That is actually okay, but that's not going to be effective. What's most effective is doing it regularly, 10 questions or 10 minutes a day. But regularly, that's going to be more effective. Yeah, because, you know, when we take a short course, like we pay a lot, and it's going to be only 7 days or 3 months, and we might get a better TOEFL score. But after the test, we're going to forget everything normally.
Yeah.
So if we really want to have it, just do it 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day, but regularly, and that's all. It's going to stay forever if we do it every day.
If that really work, I still have a doubt about that thing. Like I know the regular about what you do regularly is good, but somehow I still have a doubt about it.
Right. So you will have to have a friend for discussion to discuss, you know, the exercises results, because if you can analyze that yourself, that's going to be good. If you cannot analyze them, you will need somebody to help you. But it's enough 10 minutes a day or 10 questions a day. So when I was at university, I was the only English student at my boarding house, and all of my friends wanted to get a better English understanding, and we did have this 10 minutes a day every day. And so when I have the exercise, they would also take the same exercise and help them understand why the answer is not this, why the answer is this. So, you know where the wrong, where the problem is, and how to fix that. So if we keep doing that without anyone knowing why this is wrong, why it's not the correct answer, it's going to be the same thing. I can imagine I learned German and I just keep doing the exercises without anyone telling me why it's not the correct answer or why,
Yeah.
It's going to be frustrating.
Agree.
Yes.
But
So, yes.
the thing is, if like this is like what you are doing in Discord, right? Like you give us an exercise and then you tell us what the correct answer
Yes.
or the wrong. But the thing is, the text is, I mean, via chat message is not that quite effective.
I don't get it.
Like when you tell, I mean, when someone tell me with voice or like we face each other or it's different. I mean,
Oh,
the
yes.
understanding.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I think that's also why the Telegram channel doesn't work, because it sounds weird to speak on your own. Like nobody's responding, and like you were like talking to the wall and stuff like that. And while we're here, we're together and we respond to each other's. It sounds like, yeah, it's more alive, I think.
Yeah. Like when it, I don't know. I do feel bad for you if when you are like sending a question of the day, then we need to answer it, but no one
Nobody
answers
answers.
that question. Yeah.
Yes, I know, but
And then when you what do you call it? Give us the right answer, and then why is right, why is wrong with a text that long enough to read. Yeah, something like that.
yeah, right. Then probably nobody's going to read that too, right? Because it's too long.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe,
right.
maybe I don't know. Maybe you can give a piece of the answer, or maybe the suggestion why it's right or not. Just like
Oh,
if it's a cake, then give us a piece of cake, not the whole one.
all right. So if I find some mistakes, I'm not going to correct that, but I should discuss the problem. Do you think it's supposed to be like that?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we can try it, I guess.
Okay, right. We can probably try that.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think much use result is over there, so it's 10:03. I think we can probably end the meeting here.
Yeah.
Are there any questions before we end the meeting?
I guess now Mahan is so silent, so quiet right now. Oh my god.
What?
No. I thought you asked.
So some time ago, a friend of mine asked me to help her with her friends to enroll to take a test, actually a kind of TOEFL test, but it was actually a sub test. They want to go to Gajah Mada University.
Oh, wait, your friend?
My friends. It's not only for postgraduate program. All students in Gajah Mada University, I think they will have to take that, especially if they want to take an international program.
I see.
And it is very, how do you call it? It's not sad, but it's so certain. You cannot do it like that. So that's why if you really want to take a test, do it constantly. 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day will help you more, will help you better than taking a course just like for 3 or 7 days and you expect to get something wow. That's probably going to be good if you're good already. But if you are not so familiar with that, I think it's going to be frustrating, don't you think so? Because we'll have to learn so many things in a very short time.
Yeah, agree. It's really
Actually,
give a
actually,
pressure.
like in the 1st of January, maybe no, not January. Yeah, in 1st January, I do course for TOEFL preparation, and it's quite cheap. I think I have tell it in the past discussion. It's quite cheap. It's just 75,000 for 2 weeks, and I think it's just for me. It's just like the for open the door. What I must
Learn.
in TOEFL, what I will face in TOEFL, so I can learn about what I lack in the grammar and structure. Is what I very lack, but in listening or reading, I think I good at that.
It's actually all that in the Longman.
Yeah, actually, they did just do in the long man, but yeah.
Yes. Okay. Right. That's okay actually. But yes, but you were not about to take the TOEFL test soon, so it's really good too actually. Just I feel like if we really want to take a TOEFL test, I think it's better to come prepare or from very early from the beginning.
Yeah. I just for open my eyes about what I must do. Like I don't really know when I want to learn about English. From what I must learn about. Is it a structure? Is it grammar? Is it reading? Is it vocab? That's
But have you ever taken a TOEFL test before?
just in what simulation, not the real TOEFL test.
The real yes, the real TOEFL test. They actually we have this IBT test and also TOEFL light test.
Yeah.
The IBT test is actually the same as TOEFL like, but IBT test is used only once. So once it is used, it's not going to be used again for an IBT test. It's going to be a TOEFL like test. So we have the same quality, we have the same questions, but the TOEFL like is not, how do you call it? People will not how do you call it? Universities from other countries or from for scholarship, it's not going to be valid for them because it has a possibility of being copied or something like that. So that's why when we want to apply for a scholarship, it's going to be an IBT test or an IELTS one. But TOEFL like and also IBT, they actually are the same, except for that the IBT test is only used for once, and that's all.
All right. Thank you.
So right, so I think that's probably that's all for this evening. If there is no more any questions,
maybe you can call the last call for Mas Muhammad Rizal.
Mas Rizal, are you there? I don't think he's probably not there. Okay, right. So I think that's all for this evening. Thank you for coming, everyone.
Thank you for your time all.
Next week, please suggest some more.
I have last one, Miss.
Yes, please.
For how to train for the listening.
Listen a lot.
Suggestion for that.
Yes, listen a lot.
To us, how to train your something.
I have the same problem
Listening
with you.
to song.
What
Listening to the movie.
what I do is like what Miss Marianti says. I listen a lot. For now, I listen in NHK channel
Mhm.
from Japan, and sometimes Bloomberg,
Mhm.
sometimes some university in America. Just I would just do my job and learn, just
Mhm.
make my ear
Familiar with the language.
familiar with the language. Even I don't really know what they say. I don't whatever what they say, because I do my job.
But it's
I
really interesting about children. I mean, like, it's probably not going to answer your question, but if you want to, if you want your children to be good at it, make them listen to them a lot, because sometimes when I read books to my children or I speak in English, and they would catch some words, just like they would simply repeat the words without hesitation, and it's pronounced perfectly. I mean, like, it's because they have no anticipation. I mean, like, they were so pure. They were so,
We have to
you know,
learn like a baby.
yes,
and they're baby, man. They're baby.
yes, because even in Arabic, sometimes when I recite the Holy Book, they would repeat the words, just like it's like something very natural. It's like flowing. It's amazing about them.
Yeah.
So yes, we adults we have to listen to the language a lot if we want to improve our listening. And for the first trainings, probably it is good to have the subtitles, so you know what is being spoken and how to say that. And if you don't understand, you can find the words, the meaning of the words, and you can repeat that over and over and over again. It's like that. Language is like that because when we were a child, we were also repeating things over and over and over again until we know how to communicate.
Okay.
That's why I do in the past, by the way.
Mhm.
Watching movies with subtitle and try to find the in
Words.
the translation in a camus in the
Correct.
dictionary.
Yes, it's if we have enough exposures, we can probably listen to them without any subtitles and stuff like that. We just need to get a lot of exposures.
Okay.
Okay, right. So, is there any other questions? No. Okay, right. Thank you for yes. No.
I don't
I think
have. I
that's
don't have.
enough, maybe.
Okay, right.
And then,
It's 22:13. Okay, right. So, thank you for coming, everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
okay,
time,
bye.
all. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Bye.
wabarakatuh. Bye. Yes. Let's use the results. Okay. Okay, right. Oh no.